that you'll ever do.
Master Bruce, your greatest fear is...
Snakes?
No.
Clowns?
No. It's being a part of a family again.
No, now it's snake clowns because you put that idea in my head.
Sir, you need to take responsibility for your life, and it starts by raising the young orphan you adopted.
I thought I was being sarcastic.
The movie starts with Batman once again saving the citizens of Gotham, and people are after him saving Gotham. People are praising him. Men and women are saying thank you, we love you, Batman. And and children are like, can we have your autograph? And he's giving Batman t-shirts to children. But after he has saved Gotham for the 6 billionth time, the truth is, Batman is just a lonely guy in a bat suit living in a cave. And Alfred's like, this is like, for the last 78 years, this is your whole life. You need to face your greatest fear, and the greatest fear is him being in a family. Him feeling accepted, having people, he's very good at locking people away. And the entire film is him facing that fear with Robin, who he accidentally adopts. You have Joker, who is trying to convince Batman that one can't live without the other. We are a parable. We are you're Sherlock Holmes, I'm Moriarty, and Batman can't accept it, and that's breaking Joker's heart. And he's trying everything in his power to convince Batman that he is the greatest foe that Batman has ever faced. This is a movie that I think is a family movie that the kids are going to not get the jokes, but the parents will. Mainly because of this. 95% of this movie is Batman jokes and references and pop culture references. The other 5%. That's all of the jokes. And I'm saying that because, it being a family movie, and, occasionally, there will be a group of kids, all over the theater. You can sense that kids, the theater I was in, you can sense that the kids were not into this movie. And I think mainly because it is Batman movie pop culture references and pop culture jokes in general. I mean, the third act is probably villains that for my money would be, oh, that's awesome, I'm finally seeing Batman fighting this guy from pop culture, and for me that's awesome. Well, for like maybe a 5-year-old, it's like, what's the big deal over it? And they don't get it, and they're like, who's Prince, Because one of the jokes, a guard said to Joker that Batman is going to stop you. Remember that time where you were at the parade dancing to Prince? Because that was a weird thing. Those kind of jokes, or Bane sounding like Tom Hardy from The Dark Knight Rises. Now, I'm wondering if people who have seen this movie with their kids, or with children in general, I'm wondering, did they like the movie? Did they laugh any of the points? Because the adults were laughing, but the kids weren't. You could hear that the kids were laughing, but the adults weren't. And from my personal experience, I had a hell of a time. Mainly because I love this character. I love Batman. I love this world. Probably the only reason I really am into DC is because of Batman. I have read the comics. I have played the video games. I have watched probably every single live action animated movie aside probably the couple of the straight to DVD Lego movies. I am surprised that I haven't tattooed the Batman logo onto my arm. That happened. But one day it will, but I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. So for me, I really love we enjoyed this movie over its humor. The Robin parts of it, him playing to be part of a team of family, I thought it was nice. I thought it was sweet. It didn't really, it didn't like wow me to the point of like, wow, oh my god, they did this brilliant thing in a Lego Batman movie. This is not in Power Rangers level where we're like, they did that in a Power Rangers movie. It's not that whole thing of like, wait, they did this in a Lego Batman movie? Like, it's non-expectation. The relationship between Batman and Joker, and the whole Joker trying to convince, like, yeah, guess what? Everybody knows that I'm your greatest villain, but you ain't gonna admit it. I think that storyline, I loved it. And I think this is probably the first time, I could be wrong, that any similarly movie of Batman has done the whole one can't live without the other. They're both obsessed over each other. And I think this is the first time they have ever done it. Now, I could be wrong. It could be, oh, I remember this movie and this movie. It's like, okay, yeah, I remember, Dark Knight did this, and, like, I could be wrong. The voice acting is pretty good. Zach Galifianakis, who voices the Joker, has one hell of a creepy laugh. There's a scene he only laughs a couple of times, but he laughs this kind of something like Mark Hamill would do, and that is that, and that got me chills. I'm like, jeez, that's gonna stare like a 5-year-old. We are Annette voicing Batman. That here's the thing, I wasn't a big fan of the Lego movie, and I thought he did okay job in that movie, but here's the thing, I understand why people are like, this is the best Batman movie since The Dark Knight. This is the best Batman movie Batman ever made. I get it. I kind of get it. Still, Ben Affleck, best Batman. Azaria Dawson playing Batgirl, and Batgirl's role, Barbara Gordon's role in this movie is different. They do play a bit of a relationship, but it's not Killing Joke level, so we could pass on that. But her role was, Barbara's whole thing is, a vigilante isn't what we need. This guy hasn't even stopped any of the villains that has been faced. He hasn't stopped Bane or Two-Face or Riddler or Catwoman, even fucking Joker. This is fun, energetic, speaks the character in a very comedic, nostalgic way, and I'm looking forward for the Nightwing movie. I am, because this is directed by the same guy.
Initialize master building.
Got it. Here you go, Father.
I need a macaroni. Yes, we did it. Pretty cool, huh?
Why did you build this thing with only one seat?
Because last I checked, I only had one butt.